Hi, my name is Karen Barches, and I'm here to talk to you today about homeschooling in the digital world, everything you need to know. So maybe you're new to homeschooling, or you've been homeschooling for a while, and you're looking into online learning. I'm here to help you gather information and answer all your questions. There are many benefits to moving your homeschooling endeavors to a digital format. Maybe you're looking for the ease of an all-in-one curriculum, or maybe the thought of the grading and report cards being done for you appeals as a time-saving factor. That way you have the time to go and do the field trips and the projects that you're really looking forward to doing. Whatever your reasons, there are important things to consider. The following are 10 reasons online learning is becoming so popular for homeschool students. It reaches students where, when, and how they learn. It creates opportunity for quality, personalized learning. It removes geographic and budgetary barriers to expand access to the best available courses. It empowers students and parents with the choice to teach and learn in the right environment for them. It also allows students to learn using the same tools they must master to succeed in today's modern workforce. For example, they may end up with a job where they have to do some training. Many times that training is done online. Having been an online learner, they have all the skills they need to complete that. Online learning levels the playing field so that all children are able to receive the education they deserve. It provides important data so that students and parents can know where students are along the learning path. This allows them to make adjustments to reach their goals before it becomes a problem. It gives more students access to college prep courses and expands access to the college credit options like dual enrollment and AP classes. Boosts access to more foreign languages and electives. Many public and private schools only offer Spanish and French. Many online options are Spanish, French, German, Japanese, Chinese, you name it, they probably offer it. It also has the potential to reduce dropout rates. Sometimes the only way for a student to complete their high school curriculum is to do it online. Now let's talk about some myths. These are common misconceptions about online learning. The first myth I want to talk about is online learning is only for motivated and technically advanced students. There is no typical profile for students who learn online. For students with chronic health conditions or who have difficulty getting to a physical school, it provides access to a quality education. For families who move frequently, it moves with them. For some, online learning is a great option after a failed experience in a traditional school setting. Online learning can't serve students unless they have constant parent supervision and support. This is not so. Online learning can occur from home under parent supervision. High-quality online programs provide personalized instruction support for students. Because high-quality online learning programs allow for more student input and options, they also gain the skills required to take ownership of their learning. In many online programs, students have access to their teachers for real-time conversations over the phone or through instant messaging. Another myth I'd like to go over with you is that online courses are easier for students than regular courses. Most online courses are not shortened or easier than regular courses. They are aligned to state requirements and standards. They require active participation, and in some states, students are required to take state assessment tests and have attendance policies. Online students are isolated and therefore will be socially disadvantaged. This is not true either. Students often interact both online and off as they complete assignments and socialize with other students and adults at home. Most homeschool students become active members of their community and participate in a variety of programs and organizations in their area. We have found that students volunteer at hospitals, animal shelters, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, 4-H, community sports. All these things are wonderful ways of socializing your student. A student is more likely to cheat online. Cheating is no more common online than in the classroom. In many cases, cheating is caught immediately with a variety of software programs that are available to learning coaches to check these things immediately. Virtual schools are about technology. Online programs are about curriculum and instruction for students. Technology just makes it easier to provide communication, access to resources, and uses sound, graphics, video, text, interactivity, and other digital components to enhance instruction. The NCAA won't accept online learning credits. This is not true. The NCAA allows online courses for high school athletes to be eligible for college as long as they are college prep in nature. There is a rigorous process that virtual programs go through so that they can be approved by the NCAA. My advice would be, if you're taking an online class and you're an athlete, make sure that you are taking an NCAA approved online class. Digital curriculum versus textbooks. There are a few interesting facts that I wanted to talk about today. Digital curriculum is the most up-to-date curriculum. Most textbooks take much longer to publish. Once they're ready to be purchased, some of that information is already out of date. Online curriculum is much easier and faster to update, so you're getting the most current information available for your students. Textbooks can be monotonous. This is true. There are pictures sprinkled in, but they are not interactive the way digital content is. The digital curriculum providers incorporate videos, interactive maps and graphs, games, and other fun ways to engage students and hold their interest. It's the most up-to-date curriculum. Online curriculum versus online school. What's the difference? There is a big difference between an online curriculum and an online school. Let's go over a few of the options for you. Public online schools. These types of schools are very similar to public brick and mortar schools, except it's done from home. They are state-run online schools. Many of them are free, but they are not available in every state at this time. The other thing to consider is that they may have significant added costs that are only disclosed as you look deeper into the program. There is teacher support, and the grading and reporting is done for you. The parent does not have control over the curriculum or any modifications they would like to make for their student. The next one is private online schools. Private online schools are very similar to the online public schools. They are also usually associated with a brick and mortar school. There is teacher support, and the grading and reporting is done for you. Private online school parents also do not have control over the curriculum or modifications they would like to make for their student. These schools can be very expensive, so it's important to thoroughly research any private online school that you're looking into to make sure it's worth the money. Online curriculum providers. Online curriculum providers are entities that provide curriculum to homeschool parents, not an online school. There are two ways homeschool parents can utilize curriculum providers. The first way is a la carte. Parents research each of the individual businesses providing curriculum for different subject matters and mix and match the online curriculum they would like for each subject matter. This gives the parents the flexibility to choose whatever curriculum they would like, but it adds a lot of work. Parents are then responsible for creating lesson plans, grading and keeping records themselves, on top of making sure they are meeting all the homeschool requirements for their state. The cost of creating a digital homeschool program this way varies because you pay for each class separately. All-inclusive curriculum providers. These are businesses that provide the homeschool family with everything they need to homeschool their student in the digital world. Parents get all their curriculum from the same provider, so there is consistency on course content delivery. Parents are not responsible for creating lesson plans or grading or keeping records themselves. The cost of creating a digital homeschool program this way is not free, but it is significantly less expensive than the private online schools. This is your middle-of-the-road option. Tips for success, a few things I've learned along the way. Being digitally organized. Make sure you have a digital filing system in place when you begin your academic year. Google Drive is a really great place to start because you can access it from anywhere at any time. It's very helpful to have a folder for each of your students, and then within that folder, you can hold all the documents you need. A digital calendar is a great way to keep on track of your student and any important details that need to be submitted to your school district in a timely manner. Having a daily schedule that you use so that work gets completed in a timely manner has really been helpful to many homeschool families. Use Google Docs. Complete essays in Google Docs first, then upload and submit them to your online curriculum provider. There have been many times that students have called us in a panic because they lost all their work. They wrote all their stuff in the writer box and then they lost it all and they didn't have backup. If you complete your essays in Google Docs, you never have that problem again. Now you know everything you need to know. So what's next? Now that you have the basic information on the types of digital homeschooling opportunities that are available, it's decision time. This boils down to what your homeschooling goals are. Homeschooling means a parent's choice to be involved in their students' education. That being said, finding an online curriculum provider is the best way to stay involved in your students' education and current with today's form of content delivery. Adirondack Learning Academy provides you with the curriculum you need with the added services you're looking for to make homeschooling online an ideal option for your student. We use a top-of-the-line curriculum called Acellus, do all the grading for you, create a degree plan for your high school student, provide report cards, transcripts, and student support. There's also a learning coach for each student that answers all your homeschooling questions along the way. Don't forget, go back to the session page and download our book, Homeschooling in the Digital World, Everything You Need to Know. It's all the slides that you've watched here, but it gives you areas where you can take notes and write down questions that you might have for us. Go ahead and email me, Karen@ADK Learning, with any questions you have, or go to our website, adklearning.com, and find your answers there. We're also always available by phone, 800-374-1007. Have a great day.